Hi, this is Joel and Victoria. Thanks for listening to our podcast, and thanks for supporting the ministry.
If you enjoyed today's message, why don't you be a blessing and share it with a friend?
We appreciate you and pray for God's very best in your life.
Thank you for listening to the Joel Osteen Podcast. Help us continue to share the message of hope with those all over the world. Visit joelosteen.com/give hope to give a gift today.
Thanks so much for listening to today's message. I hope you'll subscribe so you can receive the latest podcast to keep you inspired all through the week. We're praying for you. I know God's best is still ahead. We'll see you next time. When God designed you, He knew what pressures you would face. Financial pressure, relationship pressure, pressure raising children, pressure dealing with an illness. If that pressure was going to crush you, if it was going to be unbearable, then God wouldn't have put you there. He doesn't make mistakes. Anything you face, you have to remind yourself you can handle it. You've been designed for it. You wouldn't be at that depth if the pressure was going to defeat you. You're not hearing this by accident. God is saying to you, you're stronger than you think. You're bigger than what you're up against. You were created to overcome. Born with what you need to defeat what's trying to stop you. You may feel weak, intimidated, overwhelmed. That's okay. God made us with feelings. I'm not saying don't feel things. I'm saying don't let feelings have the final say. Don't let your feelings run your life. You have to go by what you know, not by what you feel. When you're weak, you need to say, I am strong. When you feel overwhelmed, you need to say, I can do all things through Christ. When you feel intimidated, you need to say, I am a mighty hero. When the pressure feels too much, you need to say, I am well able. I can handle it. The challenge is, when we get dirt on us, when we face things we don't understand, it feels overwhelming. It's easy to get discouraged, give up on our dreams. God, why is this happening? That's going to keep the seed from germinating. The right attitude is, this dirt is not stopping my destiny, it's taking me into my destiny. God wouldn't have allowed the dirt if it was going to keep you from your purpose. The problem may look too big. The sickness looks too great. The trouble is not turning around. Can I tell you, you are stronger than you think. You can endure more than you think. That dirt is not going to defeat you. It's going to promote you. That pressure that feels unbearable, it's not there to defeat you, but to help you discover strength that you didn't know you had. You're not weak. You're not at a disadvantage. You're a mighty hero. You are a man, a woman of fearless courage. The pressure on the outside may be great. Other people may not be able to take it, but God knew you would face it. That's why, like that little fish, He's already given you what you need, not just to survive. That's one thing. We make it through life burdened down, feeling unbearable. You weren't created to survive, but to thrive. When things that should be unbearable, you've tapped into strength that you didn't know you had. You still give God praise. You still shine at work. You still accomplish great dreams. Don't go your whole life and never discover what's in you. You are stronger than you think.